The gratuity of Nigerian police and several other workers today, when they finish working for 35 years, is not up to 1 week allowance of a senator or a House of Rep member. 1 week after working for 35 years. I mean, what country are we in? And like we said the last time, we are not doing this because elections are coming. We are doing this because people exist in this country that deserve a better life. And we believe that the resources of Nigeria can serve the Nigerian people. So, but we cannot have resources of Nigeria go round where you have greedy people cornering everything that belongs to everybody to a few. That is why you see that we are in these struggles, and that's why they drag us from court to court for cyber crime, treason, and all these foolish and frivolous and reckless charges that you have seen. Either it is, if it's not coming from the DSS, it's coming from police or their affiliates. Or the other strategy they use is to go to court and sue us for libel. I have 15 libel cases, 15, at the FCT court alone. Tomorrow, I'm going to be facing another libel case against Fayemi, the man who constructed an airport that did not have any flights land there. And he wants to become the ambassador of Nigeria to the United States. And now that Tinubu is probably not going to give him the ambassadorship, he has put his leg on one of the fake activism project that they just started with El Rufai and the rest of them. And one leg in APC, one leg in new PDP. Maybe they will create a new APC too, again. So these are some of the things that are important to us. But we want to also continue to assure our citizens, brothers, sisters out there, that there's no reason to be afraid of anybody in this country. In fact, what has led to the decadence in our society, the oppression that you have seen over time, is that so many of you are too fearful. Even when you have not been charged with anything, you are afraid. Even when you have not been slapped by police, you are afraid. You are afraid in your dreams. You are afraid in your houses. Your father is afraid. Your mother is afraid. Your sister is afraid. And then you transfer the fear to your children. And then you have a society that is fearful of both the seen and unseen signs of oppression.
He's very right. People are afraid of everything. And on that, the oppressors continue to sort of milk that. Well, that's what I was feeling like when I was talking to my friend about going to Nigeria. I was like, there are people who are living inside that Nigeria, right? And despite the hostility that they are subjected to, the threats of incarceration, the threat of abduction, the threat of torture and all of that, there are still many, many of them, right, who have become very, very outspoken that if the worst want to happen, let it happen. I am not better than them. Then it was like, oh, Benny, do they talk like this, Jerry? The thing is that everybody has their own role to play in the entire scheme of things, okay? Except if it is really, 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 unavoidable. Why do you want to go there? It's like just intentionally wanting to go and test them. You don't live in that system. You don't belong to that system, right? And you've claimed severally, that's what my friend told me, you claimed severally that you are not fighting for anyone, but for yourself. And everybody else who feels like they can fight for themselves can stand up, and then we can probably all team together and fight the entire system. But you are not going to be anybody's Black Jesus. You're not going to be anybody's Messiah in this regard, right? I said, yeah, but I'm just kind of saying generally that the fear, what is that thing that people fear? That, oh, these guys, they would kidnap me, deny me access to, justice system, lock me up somewhere, torture me, or even kill me. And I'm like, is that not like the imaginary sort of fear that the entire system has created so that we can all stay away? Anyway, the argument, we didn't conclude it. right? Because to him, it was like, no, you are being selfish now. I think that was for the first time, that's when I had to process the word selfishness. That, okay, I mean, there are so many people that my freedom possibly keeps sane through this platform to start with, right? Now, if I want to possibly get all attention to myself, I can just buy a ticket and just go to that contraption. Even those who never heard of Mayegun, right? If I get kidnapped and people begin to say, free Mayegun, free Mayegun, free. So that will force a lot of people to want to know who is that guy. And if they ended up having to come onto the diary, check everything we have done, how come I didn't know about this guy? You know what I mean? That's kind of like a selfish. That's the way I see it, though, right? But to those who are putting themselves in the line of, in the arm's way, because that's what this entire system has become now, right? The arm's way, standing up to these bullies, these rotten criminals in itself, is like putting yourself in the arm's way. So I have to continue to applaud them, and at the same time continue to help amplify their voices, because, man, Nigeria is a place where dream goes to die, you know? Let's go to Delta before we call it a night, right? And this time around, before we go to Delta on our way, we saw Tifnumbu left Nigeria for France. Guess what they said? They said Tifnumbu is visiting France for a private visit. And he's going to be there for a week. Then from there, he's going to go to Tanzania, Dar es Salaam in Tanzania, for the African Union meeting. Private visit, medical and law. That was him on his way to Paris for his appointments with his French doctors. I mean, it was Bokwari and London. Now it is Tifnumbu and Paris. And that's what you have to deal with for the next 2 years or the next 6 years of a Koolu. Bright, still bright, brighter Duffy. That's this for us from the collection of the latest criminals arrested by the police.
I am SP Dafe Bright, and this is Delta State Police Command. We always talk about persons who carry their phones and put it either in their bag or in their pocket. And we always advise people, it is not pocket set, it is not bag set, it is called hand set, which means the phones are always supposed to be in your hands. These are victims, while these are 4 suspects. These are some of the victims who were robbed by these keke riders. I can't even say they were robbed. Their phones were snatched away from them, and they will tell us how they usually do it. This happens to be the rider of the keke. This guy will pretend like he's a passenger of the keke, distract any of the passengers, and before you know, they will collect the phone from either the person's bag or the person's pocket. And as soon as they collect the phone, these are their partners in crime. They sell the phone to them at a very cheap rate. So we have one of our friends here. You don't have to tell us your name, okay? So just tell us how you encountered them. Be very brief.
On first Saturday, I bought a keke along Government House.
If you want to tell us all that story, time not going to
there was
just talk how they collect your phone.
Yes. So coming to Okman now. So I met 2 guys inside the keke, including with the keke rider, making 3. So on our way coming, so one of them started coughing. So I was telling guys, sorry, what happened? Sorry. No, that it was trying to remove my phone from me. Okay. So when I get to where I wanted to stop, I checked my pockets. I couldn't find my phone.
Okay, don't worry. It's okay. Now I have 6 phones here that we recovered from there. Which of these phones? Is anyone your own here?
Yes.
Point it. Let's see.
The black one.
Okay. So this phone belongs to him. We've already checked though. We've checked and we discovered that it's his phone. But for the purpose of this parade, I had to retrieve and show it back to our audience. Okay, just tell us how your own happened, briefly.
I was on my way to FMC from TPS. At that Tajo PD station, I entered the keke. Going to FMC.
Okay, I don't want to disturb you too much. They cough too. They still use cough.
Yes.
Which of them cough?
This is the keke rider.
Okay.
Then this one is the one coughing. Then the second one, that one is I'm not seeing that one here. Yes. So when we are going, so when this one started coughing, started pouring saliva on me, I was trying to tell him what is going on. What are you doing? So he not even answer me. Continue. So the next thing, just turn his face and pour out speed. So the speed was touching me. The way the speed, everything was very irritating. When did you notice that your phone was missing? So when I noticed that my phone is not there, when they were coughing, that he put his mouth outside, that is when he picked my phone. So I told them to take me to DLA. Because they said they are going to DLA. No, since people are there, that is when I want to tell them.
I'm managing time. When did you notice that your phone was missing?
Then he was coughing. That is when he put his mouth outside. So when you noticed that your phone was missing, were you still with them? Yes.
So what did they come do after that time?
They asked me to come down from the keke.
They push you out of the keke? Okay, so you now, okay. So how you tell us we don't arrest them?
When I was crying, going up and down, so someone told me that they arrest some men.
Okay, so you came to airport.
Yes.
Have you checked any of these phones?
This is my phone, Spark 30C.
Pick and come and let us.
This is my phone.
Okay, you are very happy.
God, because this is my school fees that I have to use to buy this phone. Last year, August, they collect my phone. Okay, so I have to use this one to buy my school fees to buy this phone. November,
and don't make them. Thank God, say and don't
God, my God is alive.
We'll give you the phone back, yeah? No worry. Okay, quickly, what is your name?
So my name is Emeka.
Emeka?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you know why you are here?
Yes, sir.
Briefly tell us, who is this man? Very close to you. This one close to you.
It's my keke. If I say another one, I went in keke.
Okay, now in keke you dey enter.
Yeah.
So how do they collect the phones?
No, as in, if you say that you hold phone by pocket, if you want to speed, I'll collect it.
How you take the drum before you collect?
I will do cough. We have one speed.
You just you all distract the collector.
Yes, sir.
So these people where they how many phones you don't sell, give them?
Yes, I give you 3. Since last year.
I know
this one. This one's 4.
4. This one 3.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now we don't meet you. So how do you feel?
I feel bad.
Okay, potential keke passengers, what will be your advice to them so that they're not going to collect their phone?
Maybe they hold their phone for hand.
Maybe they hold their phone for hand. Okay, that's the message. He's advising potential victims, God forbid bad thing. I'm not blaming anybody for victim. So whenever you're in a keke, please hold your phone in your hand. Because maybe he has partners outside, but I know we'll still get there. Every day for the thief, one day for the owner. This is Delta State Police.
Deputy Superintendent of Police, DSP, Bright Duffy, you know. Anyway, see, there is another clip I would like to share with us, but we don't really have that much time because I'm going to need someone to help me subtitle this to you or for you in English. It's about the atrocities of the Fulani terrorists in Eka area of Delta State as well. All right. But let's call it a night. Okay. It's been a quiet night, so to say. And thank you so much for joining me tonight. I hope to be back here tomorrow and latest maybe tomorrow evening. Okay. So enjoy the rest of your own day or evening. And I shall see you again from here. Oh, hang on. I have to be like, good night. And good night.
Mayegun làwa mọ̀ o. lálámọ̀ tó jódodo.
Máyégún Diary Náídì number one.
Máyégún ti dé o ọ̀rẹ́ ará ìlú.
Máyégún Diary Náídì number one.
Lórí Facebook lórí YouTube.
Máyégún Diary Náídì number one.
Gbogbo bó ṣe ń lọ ni Máyégún já wa sí.
Máyégún Diary Náídì number one.
Àṣírí ọ̀jẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Náídì number one.
Bó bá ṣe eré àní Máyégún máa wí.
Máyégún Diary Náídì number one.
Ó sì tún ṣe eré wàá gbọ́ níbẹ̀ o.
Máyégún Diary Náídì number one.
Máyégún Diary Politico.
Máyégún Diary Náídì number one.
Godfatherism kò sí lọ́rọ̀ Máyégún.
Máyégún Diary Náídì number one.
Ẹ farabalẹ̀ sẹ́ o kẹgọ́rọ̀ lẹ́nu o.
Máyégún Diary Náídì number one.
Àní Máyégún làwa mọ̀ tó dódòdó.
Máyégún Diary Náídì number one.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Máyégún ti dé. Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí Facebook.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Lórí YouTube.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Bọ́ bàbá gbé wúrẹ́.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ijó ìgbádìyẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Prẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Kí gómìnà kówó jẹ.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí bá.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Òwúrọ̀ olóṣèlú.
Máyégún máa wí.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Àní ẹ̀sùn rákì.
Máyégún ti dé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran o.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dèrò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀ o, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Wọ́n fowó bẹ́ẹ̀, Máyégún ó sọ pé wọ́n ò fẹ́ bẹ̀. Oníkan ṣáàtì ṣe èyí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, fáwọn ará ìlú tó gbé wọn débẹ̀ o. Ayé.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Ha! Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Kì máa yí ṣeré, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí kì í ṣẹ̀fẹ̀. Ẹni bá ti lè lẹ́bọ̀ lẹ́rù o, ọmọ bá dèrò kàṣàyè tú wọn síta.
Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Máyégún ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùn rákì. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá ti ṣe yìí tó yẹ kí wọ́n ṣe, ọmọ bá dẹ́rọ̀ ò ní fi wọ́n níran.
Tẹnitẹni ọmọ Máyégún ọ̀rẹ́ ara ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ó fọlọ́hún ṣọ́ ẹ̀ bá kìlẹ́bù lóòótọ́ olódodo ìlú ọ̀tá ìlú mọ̀mọ́ ni ìwọ ṣá máa ń ṣọ́ra kò sì mọ́ bẹ̀rù bọ́tà ń lè rí bóníṣègùn lé káwọn mọ̀mọ́ fi ṣera wọn ni ó ti dẹrùn tí wọn ò gbọ́dọ̀ sì mọ́bẹ̀. èèpo ọ̀gọ̀lọ́mọ bá dérò tàjẹ́ ò gbọ́dọ̀ jẹ́ ó ti dọba lórí àbínú ẹni kò sì mọ́ fòyà àìsíwọ̀lú ní ẹnìkẹ́ ìgbódì ẹyin lábàrá ó kó ẹni tó bá dán wò á kàmù máa yé ègún ti dé.